Welcome to another episode of the Big DK Energy Podcast. This is your host, Big DK, or Danny Krenter, and this weekend was quite colorful since it was EDC. Granted, this episode's going to be like in January, February, so it's not very timely. However, these two guests are slowly stumbling out of their phase of just pure fun and fantasy.
Yes, sir.
And so sitting across from me today are the guests that are really feeling it. Two individuals from the beautiful country of Colombia. One is a bartender helping out all the people get absolutely wasted and forget their problems. And the other is a mad lad who not only is great in the world of finance, but even played for the national basketball team of Colombia. So with all that being said and done, please put your hands together for today's guest, Mr. David Johnston and Miss Valentina Lopera.
Valentina, let's go.
You said it really good. You said it really good, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you
Welcome
made
to
me
the
sound
show.
real good.
Thank you.
Of course.
So good to be here, man.
Thank you for showing up, even though that y'all are hurting a lot.
Nah, bro, you have no idea.
Well,
I wanted to be here for you.
I lost my voice, so what else can I say?
Yeah, it was quite a weekend, for sure.
And granted, this episode won't be until like February, January, but still, EDC, people are still going to be like, take me back.
Oh, yeah.
God, yes.
Already, I mean, it's only like, 48 hours after?
I was so depressed. I was so depressed. Like, the last set, I looked at her, I was like, they really just like finished like that. I was waiting for that for like 4 months.
Post-festival depression is real.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
And some of your favorite sets were?
Subtronics, Excision, for sure.
Excellent.
Lens,
It was
Techno.
amazing. What was the other one?
Blunts and Blonde.
Armin was
awesome.
beautiful. Kygo was beautiful as well.
So
Kygo is
every
very
single
great.
set that we saw was just
Oh, it was insane.
vintage culture.
Oh my God. Tell me how we bought tickets for the after parties.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't make it to any of them.
Really?
So we spent hundreds of dollars in after parties and we didn't do that.
Suck.
That's how they get you.
Yeah.
Pissed.
But overall, pretty good weekend.
Excellent.
Good
Glad to
stuff.
hear it. So, besides being individuals who love to dance under the electric sky, you two hail from the land of Colombia. Is that correct?
Sure.
And both of you were born there?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
Born and raised.
Were you born in the same city?
No, my city is way smaller. Well, he doesn't consider it a
I
city.
really think that's a city.
It is.
I'm
It
just
is.
kidding. It's beautiful.
But he's from the capital, right? You were
Yeah, I was
in
born in Bogota.
Bogota.
Bogota is huge. Colombia is just massive. I was born there.
What-
Lived there till I was like 14. But my whole family's from like the other side of the country. Is like from Antioquia, Medellin.
Oh, okay,
all that,
nice.
you know?
Like they're scattered around Colombia.
Yeah, I mean most of my family's from like other sides. I was just born in Bogota.
Okay,
So-
got it. And what about you? You said yours was a small city?
Yeah, it's a small city. It's beautiful. And it's actually growing. It's considered the capital of music.
What's it called?
Ibagué.
Ibagué? Okay. Besides Bogota, I know about Medellin, and then I know about Barranquilla as well.
Barranquilla, Cartagena, Santander. So-
Cartagena, is that?
Cartagena.
Cartagena is like one of the most popular ones too.
Oh, yeah.
And both of you were just in Colombia just recently. And I know, David, you live there, but do you live here?
No, I actually do live here, yes.
Okay, awesome.
I haven't been there in like 3 years, like 4 years.
Really?
Planning on going soon, yeah.
Nice. And yet you live there right now, David. You're just
Yeah.
visiting right now for
Yeah.
EDC, so...
Yeah, I literally moved there after college, June? I literally just said, fuck it. I wanted to be with my family. I wanted to, spend some time in Colombia, like get to know more Colombia. Because, I was part of the national team and we travel and stuff, but, like, I only got to see, like, the Coliseum, like, the gyms, I would just practice and play whenever. But right now I'm just, trying to get to know the culture more. And I've done that, so I'm happy.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have any family that lives in the States?
I have 2 uncles. That's it.
Okay.
But yeah, I have like most of my family over there. Just been traveling over there, like literally since I left. I have not stopped like going places. I was just like in the Amazon forest. I was with monkeys, bro. Literally, like there's a monkey island.
Really?
You literally just show up. They give you a little banana, and you like 20 monkeys jump on you, bro. Like
The worst part
They're
is,
so cute.
I feel like those are like, cute, but like, I really have this expensive wallet out. I really hope these monkeys
Do
don't
they- are
take
they that
it.
type?
yeah, the thieves. Like you're supposed to take your
anything.
earrings off, like everything off. Nah, the worst part is they shit on you.
I was just gonna say, you told me that
Literally.
like 4 monkeys shit on him all over.
Oh yeah.
Well, at least they're not pulling an R. Kelly and pissing on you. That man's a grown adult. He knows what he did.
Yes, you did.
Oh my God.
Yes, you did.
Oh man.
Yeah, but it was great.
Well, better monkeys than like a jaguar or something like that. Also,
I was trying to see a jaguar. I was trying to see a jaguar.
really, you wish?
No, I mean, I don't wish a jaguar shit on me, but
No.
yeah, I would love to see one for sure.
Dude, I shit myself if I saw a jaguar. Those things are powerful.
You and me both.
I was watching a video about like one of those like funny TikTok informational videos about jaguars. Those things, they know how to swim, but the thing is that those things know how to kill caiman like nothing.
Oh yeah, they pull them out of the water like it's insane.
I mean, the Aztecs venerated jaguars for a reason. Their elite soldiers were called jaguar warriors.
I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. And
there's jaguars in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%.
Oh yeah,
battle dress and everything for the Aztecs. But I know Aztecs is a little bit more north, if anything. Yeah. Come to think of it, what is the natives of Colombian area?
They have so many different little tribes. I'm not gonna lie and tell you I know the names of all of them, but I was actually one of them.
You were gonna do like a cleansing, right? Like what is it?
Oh, the
I want to do that.
Ayahuasca trip? No, it's an ayahuasca trip.
I want to do
that. I've heard about that. Yeah,
like literally people just fly there just to do that. You literally go like into like an indigenous tribe and like you go with like the shaman and he guides you through trip, which is like it's just plants. Like they know how to combine certain plants and it cleanses your body and your soul. So you're like fucking shitting and puking for 3 days, but you're also trip and you have like a beautiful like realization. I don't know what it is, but I know a lot of people go that have like addictions or problems or whatever,
and they come out cured or something like that.
Yeah, I heard like a lot of people love that. You know, like a lot of people from around the world go and do that there.
I know Joe Rogan likes to talk about that kind of stuff.
I heard Megan Fox talking about that too.
Yeah. Really?
So that's why I would be really interested in doing that.
Super crazy.
If Megan Fox is doing it, everyone needs to do it then.
Yeah.
Shitting, puking, why can't we? No, but the crazy thing is like people say like with the ayahuasca, like in Mexico they have something similar, but not really. But it was like a toad. Like you lick a toad.
I've heard of that.
Makes you trip too. And the thing is like from the past, both cultures, they did not know each other. They had no idea what they were doing. But they both show like the same results. They both saw the same stuff, like the same trip. It's crazy.
It's really weird to think that one day somebody decided, this plant looks interesting. I'm going to smoke it.
Let me lick this frog, bro. Like,
why would you want to do that? Why not? Okay, fair. And then it's just like, I traveled to another planet.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
You never know.
That's right. You sound crazy. Drink this cow's blood.
And that's when he told me, I was like, I want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you just gotta experience stuff though, and like especially like if it's guided with someone that knows about it, like an indigenous tribe. That's dope, and it's cool how they deal with everything though. Like their medicinal things are their backyards. They grow this tree for this, for that.
That's how humans have been doing it for thousands of years. I mean, they didn't have anesthesia and surgery back then, and if they lived up to until this point, there's a reason why.
Exactly,
these plants work.
They were way healthier than us.
I would say so.
Even our country. Everything's so natural and grilled. Like, compared to here, everything here is processed, and it's just.
I can only imagine the food over there.
Oh my god, it's amazing. It just everything tastes different.
I can go for an arepa right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Ooh, even though I'm lactose intolerant, still sounds bomb.
We all are.
It's all worth it.
It's really weird how some people are lactose intolerant, but
yeah,
then
you didn't know that.
But then it's like some people have so much dairy in their diets.
Yeah.
Like for example, Koreans actually have like a lot of dairy in their diets for some odd reason. It recently upticked. I keep watching the videos of the street vendors. They just are very generous with their sauce, and they just load cheese upon cheese upon cheese. And as I'm looking, I'm just getting heartburn, and I just have to I just have to eat a ton every hour, good lord.
You know, it just depends on how you take care of it. You know, like because I lost a lot of weight, I'm like very lactose now. It hurts.
Interesting.
Yeah, it just depends on, you know, how you take care of yourself and stuff.
Yeah, I've never had a problem with that.
Me neither. I mean, you know what probably messed me up was the fact that I was obsessed with cereal and I would eat it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'll probably do extra too for snacks, but that's probably why it messed my stomach up as well.
Meal of champions right there.
Oh my god, I'm in love with cereal.
I could just imagine you just eating like a box of Frosted Flakes just out of the
god,
box.
I can definitely
just put
do
it in a Tupperware, bro.
Next thing you know, it's kind of like that bring your own cup for Slurpee Day, and then people are bringing in the tubs, and then they're just filling it with gallons and gallons of Slurpees. Like, sir, you can't use that for your receptacle. Today's you said no cup, right? Well, and then that's always how they get you.
Yeah, well, yeah, man. I mean, she's so right though about like everything being more like organic in Colombia. It's so dope. You go on the roads, you go on a little road trip, and there's like huge stands of fruit. Like you literally pass by and so much fruit, like everything's so colorful. Like the thing about Colombia that's awesome is like we all talk about like the same shit. Like what we're talking about is like like you associate
everybody thinks
Colombia
narcos.
With, they grow like cocaine and weed, bro. Like that's how they grow. Nah, bro. Like Colombia It's like one of the most biodiverse like countries in the world.
And you know what pisses me off is like, you know, if I go out and stuff like in bars, like, you know, guys would like try to like, hit on me or, you know, anybody. Oh, have you tried the cocaine from Colombia? That honestly pisses me off like very much. And they start talking about it. Like, you know, maybe they've been to Colombia and they start talking about like the drugs and stuff. And I'm just like, it's just not interested.
And like in Colombia, like there's no stations. So like there's no like summer, winter. There's like a station that's more rainy a little bit, but like the weather's all the same.
Don't you mean season?
Yeah.
You're good.
Seasons. You know, I'm Colombian.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, seasons. But like it's so cool. Like for example, like from Bogota, 1 hour you're driving, there's all mountains and it's cold.
It's beautiful.
And it's like different trees and stuff. So there, like they can grow like plantains or I don't know, I'm not a farmer. But you know, like as you go down, like it gets hotter and hotter and like more plain. Like so there's mountains and stuff. That's kind of like where she lives. She lives like down there.
Okay, in the nicer area, not the freeze off your butt area.
Exactly.
You can grow so much stuff in Colombia. Like it's awesome.
Since we were talking about like stereotypes and whatnot, like besides the cocaine, are there any other stereotypes of Colombia that upsets you, or whenever you hear about it?
That we're all dogs, man.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That you're all dogs? Oh, like y'all are players. Okay.
Yeah, like players.
That is so true, though.
Yeah, for real.
You know, it's crazy. Initially, I would like never go for a Colombian kid.
Really?
Yeah, because so, like
half white.
That's right.
Yeah.
Half white over here, Jew.
you know, like, Colombian men are like gorgeous, and it's just never attracted me. Like
You're just kind of used to it that you're looking for something different because you're just, I don't know, that's what they're accustomed to.
Right.
You can only meet so many beautiful people before you see an ugly person. It's like, wow, someone different. And that's when I make my move.
But yeah, I was really surprised when I met him and he was Colombian.
So how did you two meet then?
Oh, buddy.
Oh boy. It was through a friend, a mutual friend. It was actually my first time coming to downtown Orlando.
Oh, really?
Because I had recently just gotten out of a relationship. So I was just kind of like going out more, experiencing more. So
Living that single life?
Yeah, I was having a good time.
Oh, I know it. I've been living it for 26 years.
But I saw him again, like our mutual friend. And then we kind of were just hanging out and stuff. And he was like, my boy's like best friend's like in Orlando. He's going to celebrate, blah, blah, come. So I did, and then that's how we met. First impression, awful. It was not great.
Tell me again how that went down.
Let's skip that part. It was one of those nights downtown, you know?
Yeah.
Of course.
One of my best friends took his tequila bottle. And I know it wasn't the right thing. Like, I completely understand. And we walked into the hotel. I'm like, what's this? Like, what are you doing with that? And then the next day, he called us on Snapchat. And he started cussing my friend out. He was like, why the fuck would you take my tequila, you bitch? And then to our other friend, he's like, you ugly ass bitch. And I was like, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, don't talk to my friends like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can either buy you a bottle, like, it's not a big deal. We were drunk, we don't remember, etc. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, I guess he, like, felt bad and he apologized. And Saturday, no, I didn't really care for anything. Like, I didn't really talk to him. I didn't really talk to him. And then on Sunday, we, like, actually had a conversation and we clicked.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
At the turntables.
Yeah, exactly. How
It was insane. We were like, what happened? How did this happen?
Life happens really quick.
Oh my god, it's crazy.
It's like life flashed before your very eyes.
It is crazy.
Wow, I hate you. Wait a minute. Why are we in the same bed?
Oh yeah, funny story.
Excellent. So, about Colombia, I know that y'all love your soccer over there, or football. And even though that I know y'all have a big soccer history, call me really stupid, but I don't know any of the big players from Colombian history. Granted, that's because I just don't know much about the sport, so please feel free to educate me without roasting me.
Two at the top of my head that were huge. Was it Pibe?
I was just about to say him.
Pibe Valderrama was like one of the greatest.
He was literally everywhere in Colombia.
Nice. And Higuita, which was René Higuita. He was the best goalkeeper in the world at one point. But he was just crazy with it. You know, like, I don't know if you've ever seen a video of like a goalkeeper doing like a score. Like the ball was coming and instead of just grabbing it, like he went and kicked it with the heels like a scorpion. I don't know.
Are you serious?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's like a bicycle kick, sort of?
Nah, even like he just like launched forward. He launched forward and put like his heels behind him and like just kicked the ball at him.
Yo, that's sick.
So yeah, he was great. Those are the two that I can think about like history wise. Right now we have like a lot more good players.
Do any of them play for any big clubs clubs?
Oh, like most of them play in Europe.
Like I said, I don't know very much. I do, quote unquote, have a favorite soccer team. It's Bayern Munich. That's because the German team during the 2010 World Cup, I thought these guys are awesome.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, though. It's like I know Colombia's there. It's just that I don't know any of the players.
Yeah.
Who are some of the bigger names that are playing right now?
Falcao, he's about to retire, or at least I think so. He's been playing for so long.
What clubs was he known for playing for?
He was known for playing in Aston Villa, in Madrid, Atletico de Madrid, Porto. He's been to so many teams.
I want to say been slacking on soccer. What about James?
James.
Is he still playing?
James, he's been going through it right
it's
now.
It's like on and off with him. I haven't heard much about him.
He's been like, yeah.
He was dope. He was like...
Is it injuries or something like that?
Nah, he's caught like slacking, like partying. Like they caught him vaping. It was so funny.
Got it.
But yeah, he got kicked out of his club and then he plays in Qatar.
Okay.
But he used to play in Bayern Munich.
Oh, really? No.
Yeah, he played in Real Madrid.
Oh, he was like going up and he just...
Yeah.
So that's why I haven't really heard much about him.
Cuadrado plays in Juventus.
I've heard that club. They've been doing pretty well, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, I'm just looking at the time. All right, and we got a few minutes before it goes off. Yeah, dude.
So it's good. No, yeah, but I mean, right now, not doing that great for the tournament, honestly.
But you guys are about to go catch them playing today, right? And they're playing Argentina, you said.
I'm not sure. I think so. I would have to check.
Get ready for some violence then.
Let's get it.
I know it's going to be a good game if they actually are playing Argentina. I like seeing Argentina, not going to lie. I like seeing both of them play.
In the 80s, there was a legitimate war between, I believe it was Ecuador and Paraguay, that after like a riot at a soccer game, there was like a few-day war between the two countries, and then there was like a ceasefire afterwards.
I have no idea.
No idea.
Mm-hmm. I love learning about like random facts about history, and so that was just a random thing. I'm just like, wow, these people are so devoted to soccer, they had an entire war over it.
Yeah.
Now that's passion.
People are
I just feel like,
soccer.
yeah, and just overall sports, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just get like that.
Nah, in Colombia's crazy. I have a cousin of mine that I remember him. He was a big fan of like a Colombian team, Millonarios. Mm-hmm. It's my team as well. And he was part of like Barras Bravas, that's how it's called, which is like the super fans. Like they fight. It's insane. Like he used to get into so many fights. They used to like all meet up. You're like, all right, yeah, like La Banda Azul, like the name of the fans. And they had a group like, yeah, we're gonna meet up right here. We're gonna fuck them up.
I actually remember growing up there.
Dude, it's crazy.
My grandma's house was somewhat like near the stadium in Ibagué. Mm-hmm. And after the games, they would like throw rocks at each other. Soccer is insane, especially the big games.
I don't want to give Colombia a bad rep, but yeah, they're nuts about soccer. But like last month, I think 6 people died in a stadium because like the fans just ran into the field and they just fucking someone got stabbed.
Good lord.
Yeah.
It's funny because football fans here think they're passionate. Are you willing to stab someone over your team? No. God. So therefore, y'all are fake.
But yeah, nah. There's some scary stuff in Colombia too. Mm-hmm. Like, definitely, he's not just...
It's not for the faint of heart.
Beautiful, yeah, especially Bogota. I love the city, but oh my god, you gotta be so careful.
Folks, we'll be right back. We're about to go take a break, and we're back. We're back. So, during the break, you were talking to me about Colombian culture, Valentina. You were talking about some of the festivals.
Oh yeah, we celebrate everything. The festivals are insane.
I feel like Colombians are real partiers.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, we really are.
On a scale from 1 to 10.
It's probably like 100.
We find an excuse to party for like...
Yes.
Anything, you know?
Yeah, and we always have like breaks like in school and stuff because we celebrate everything.
John got a B+. Let's party.
Throw the fuck down.
I just feel like it's like that for a lot of Hispanics overall.
Yeah. No, yeah, this Hispanic culture is like that too.
Yeah.
I love that. It's very not uptight.
You know what I love though is like whenever you meet someone that's like Spanish. For example, when I first came to college, it was so weird. When I would meet a girl or something, I would just like out of like being Spanish, I would just try to kiss him on the cheek. You know that's
because you're like used to it.
I'm friendly, and they'll look at me. They're like, "What are you doing?"
You're right. It's a cultural difference.
It's that's funny you say that because when I came here to this country, I was so used to giving like the low side kiss, and when I would like say hi to Americans, I would be so embarrassed because I would go for the kiss, but then they'll hug me, and I'm just like,
especially the side hug is like, hey.
Side hugs are so freaking awkward.
Yeah, so then I stopped doing that because I learned to do the little like kiss thing, you know what I'm saying?
It's just like the Southern Europeans, they're also very big on like...
with the little 2 kiss. We only do 1 kiss. Yeah, but they do 2.
It's kind of unfortunate because I feel like some Americans, if you did that to them, they would mistake that for like love or something like that.
Yeah,
exactly, bro.
Exactly.
But listen, I'm always down for a good party. Do you like to party?
Let's get it. Aguardiente.
Aguardiente. Tapa roja.
Okay.
Of course.
Aguardiente is this drink that we must have like every party, bro.
Is it like a concoction of different drinks?
No, it's like it's straight liquor, but like it's less alcohol.
So is it like cachaça in a way?
I don't know what cachaça is.
Oh, it's a big alcohol in Brazil.
Maybe something like that, but if that's big in Brazil,
I don't know.
aguardiente is big in Colombia. Like
Odiarente?
aguardiente. It's like
Agua de diente.
If you spell agua ardiente, it's like fire water.
Oh, okay. Agua firiente. Got it.
Agua ardiente.
Ardiente, whatever.
I love it. Ardiente.
Yo estoy aprendiendo todavía.
Oh yeah.
Leave me alone.
You're doing great.
Gracias. I feel like I'm gonna have to put like subtitles for that little part. It's like, why is the guy speaking Japanese?
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Do you speak Korean a little bit?
Unfortunately not. My mother never taught me, and I'm actually learning through this app called Duolingo. That's actually where I'm doing a lot of my learning for Spanish as well, besides practicing in Uber while I'm hammered. It's a survival tool, because now if I'm ever on a cruise somewhere in Cancun and I can't get myself back to the port, I know to say left, right, and straight ahead and stop.
It's not bad.
It's a good start.
That's all you need.
Yeah, you survive.
And of course, thank you. One of my rules in life is don't be a dick. And it's kind of surprising at how simplistic the concept is, but it's way much harder to execute.
Oh my God, I agree.
100%.
Don't get me wrong, I have my moments where I'm not exactly the nicest person, but then again, there's a such thing as too much.
Yeah, I mean, if you like just speak what's on your mind, is that good or bad? There's some moments for everything though, but like, if you're being honest all the time, for me, like you said, I'm nice with the people that I like, but I could care less for some people because I just see right through them. And like, if you have like a bad attitude, it's easy to call them out.
Like the attitude part, yeah.
Or bad intentions, especially.
Or like, especially strangers. I don't get the point why being so rude. It's free to be nice.
It is free to be nice. Costs nothing but a little bit of your time and love and affection,
Yes,
which is too much for me, so I can't give it out to everybody.
Wait, 27 years on the 28th?
Yeah, that's right. 27 years on 28th. So yes, you mentioned before about how you were on the Colombian national team for basketball.
Sure.
Talk about that.
I mean, when you say it like that, I wasn't playing with the professionals, you know. I was playing like with the under 18.
Still to represent your country.
It was a dream. It was a dream, yeah. Like when I started playing ball, like I was like 12.
12 feet?
Yeah. I shrunk a little bit.
Lucky.
Yeah, I was like 12 because before that I was doing other sports, but you know, I was just growing so much. I was so goddamn tall.
How tall were you at the time?
Oh man, I mean, I don't know feet. I'll be like what? Like I would guess like 5'11".
Oh wow, yeah, that's
When you were 12?
something like that. I grew so fast. Like I grew really fast.
That's huge for a 12-year-old.
Yeah, I grew really fast.
I'll be scared if my 12-year-old was like 6 feet.
Like I hope you're the only kid in school like in my grade. Like we were all like lining up for events and stuff. And, like then you just see me, like,
Just
swim up big ass. But yeah, so like I tried out for a team, like for a league in Bogota.
Mm-hmm.
And literally the first day I started playing, they were like, "Yo, how old are you?" I was like 12. They're like, "Come here." I need you to talk to someone and right at the time. Yeah, right at the time, like the team for Bogota, like the city's team for my age was practicing. And, you know, these kids have been playing for years. They're like the best of the city, of course. And the trainer was like, we need you. Like, I'll train you myself, you know, like.
I still can't get over the fact that you were 12 and 6 feet.
Something like that. It was huge. So he was like, "Okay, yeah, we definitely need you."
I didn't even ask him, have you ever played basketball before?
No. And I told him, I was like, "I've never played. This is my first day." Like,
that's crazy.
And so I practiced so hard with him. He ended up being my coach for life.
Well, that's awesome.
In Colombia.
What's his name?
William Quesada.
Shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out to my boy. He was a big person in my life, man. So I trained with him for years. Played in the league in Bogota. I sucked the first year, you know, like as soon as I got there, I was so bad at basketball. I would just like grab rebounds. But yeah, I mean, I knew my goal wanted to be like, I wanted to play for Colombia. I would always see like the people in Colombia, like they would train like the players and stuff. Mm-hmm. I was like, oh, bro, I want to wear one of those jackets. And yeah, so like I moved up here when I was 14, but I would still play in Colombia, so like I would travel there all the time, you know.
Okay.
So I would do high school here or like whatever, and then I would still play tournaments over there with Bogota. And the last one, I was 17, and I did really well at Bogota. Like I went there, I killed it, and they called me up. They're like, "Hey, we need you to come for the national team, like if you want to." And I was like, "Oh my god, no way!" So I got to be in that team for a couple months. I came to Colombia. I trained with them. I was like the co-captain with my other boy.
Oh damn!
Yeah, it was so cool.
Captain David.
And Captain D.
Sounds like a bad fishing trip.
But yeah, man, it was like a dream come true. Like we didn't do that well. We also got food poisoning.
Oh well.
Because we were eating like I think they sabotaged us, Argentinians fuckers. But yeah, I mean, I got to travel to Peru, and then from there we went to Paraguay, and then Argentina, and I got to rep the country. You know, like it was amazing.
That must have felt really awesome.
Oh my god, singing that anthem like for the first time, like oh my god, so cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And we got fourth, and then that was it. That was it for me, honestly, because that was like my dream with basketball. And I didn't think I was gonna have the level for like a professional basketball. And I wanted to be like, I wanted to get my degree like from college, so I just stopped playing ball. So that's when you met me in ZBT.
I was about to say, because David and I met, and we were fraternity brothers in college. And even though that he stopped playing for Colombia, he still had the mad talent. I will always remember to this day
the legendary game,
the slam dunk on Fidelt. You almost took the rim off. You pulled a Shaq, man.
That was a day. That was like a great fucking day. I remember that day. Like the gym, we had like. How many people were in that gym? Like 200, 300
there
people?
Was, easily 200. And I just remember hearing the crispness of that swish as you just forced the ball down, laying down your territory.
I was a freshman playing a rival fraternity. They put me late in the game, and I just did that. I felt so good. I felt like a kid. I felt like MJ.
In front of everybody. It wasn't even on the opposite court, too. It was coming towards us, so we got to see it in full view. That just swish.
That was amazing.
It's dunked it.
Yeah. That was my story with the national team, you know. I definitely juiced that story a lot when you guys first met me. I wanted to make a good impression. State your name and something interesting about you. And I was like, yep. You guys lost your mind.
That is interesting, though.
That is really interesting. You got to rep your country. That's got to be like one of the most proudest feelings you got.
100%.
I'm saying, and I don't really know much about that. Like, I didn't really ask you, but you would talk about it, you know, like randomly, but not the actual story, how you did it. 6 feet, 12-year-old.
6 feet, 12-year-old.
That's stuck with.
Wow, every 2 years you grew a foot.
Something like that.
Insane.
Nah, I remember being really tall when I was 12. Like insanely tall.
Well, as like a 12-year-old, you know, tall could also be 5 foot, you know what I mean? So who knows if you're like skewing.
God damn, for real.
That's what happens when you are a history buff like me. You think about like these kind of stuff and it's like, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. That's all right though. Well, I'll stick with your story for this. For the content, I'll stick with the story. Did you meet Bigfoot while you were there too? Yes, you did. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, he was part of the team too.
¿Cómo se dice foot?
Pie grande. Pie grande.
Pie grande.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Bigfoot. Got it.
I think that's so cool, like to be in Colombia, just to like that you get to appreciate the actual problems.
Oh yeah.
Like I see
humble.
people complaining. Oh, it's so humbling.
Yeah, like humbling.
You see people here complaining. I've always said it too, and I'm like, bro, stop complaining, bro. Like like you're better off than 5% of the world, bro. Like
it's a real kick to the ego, and I feel like that's what not a lot of people are about.
That's what I'm saying. Like people here, like I don't know, they put too much thinking into stuff that doesn't really matter, and they easily forget about
especially
the real
like how do you say like materials, like
materialistic.
Like, the material, yeah. Like my mom is not materialistic at all, like at all, you know.
You see what people are actually missing and how they're actually living life and how they're living out. Like they're so happy. Some towns in Colombia that I've been traveling with, like their clothes just messed up. They have just enough, you know. They don't have any fancy anything at all. They're sometimes missing water or food or something, and you see them out there like they're having a good time, spending time with like family and stuff. Like
it's
I don't know.
honestly so crazy how traveling can humble you.
Oh yeah. 100%.
It really can humble you.
Yeah, I was just telling you about the foster kids that I was with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tell us a little bit about
Halloween. That. Yeah, for Halloween we went like on a trip to El Guaviare. It's like Meta. It's like the plains, you know. So there's the plains, and then there's a little more mountains and stuff. It's beautiful out there. You know, there's a lot of waterfalls and stuff like that. But so we decided to take a trip there and bring these gifts to like this small community of foster children. And bro, like the families that we met, like they were taking care of the children. Until someone adopted them. So like one family would have like 8 children, and we would just go in there. Like they had small rooms, barely any food and stuff. And bro, this one girl, it broke my heart, bro. Like, she was 12 and she had a kid. You know.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like stuff like that. You know, like she was a girl, man. So stuff like that humbles you.
A kid raising a kid, you know.
Exactly. So that stuff like that actually humbles you and like makes you think like, all right, my problems are not big at all.
Very minimal.
Like yeah, they matter because they're your own like problems like in your life, but like you shouldn't put so much thought into that.
Correct. We're allowed to be upset. We're allowed to be disappointed. But then you are right. We need to check our reality sometimes to realize that okay, things could easily be a lot worse.
Yeah.
But then again, it's kind of weird how little some of those communities have, but somehow they're happier.
Yeah, 100%. And it's not about feeling bad for them though. Like it's not about like being humble about it. It's not being like, oh, I feel bad for them. Like that should make me feel better. Nah, it should inspire you to, like I can do better so I can help people like that, or I can do like so much better so I can actually do something with my life that's gonna like make a change. Maybe not to like that community, but there's people out there that need help. I don't know. I feel like that it's a more gratifying life.
Excellent.
For sure.
I agree.
Yep. Oh yeah. Good water.
Agua does always feel good, especially as we go into my favorite part of any Big DK Energy episode, the bonus question round.
Ooh.
As always, these are questions that you do not know of prior, but don't worry, these are also questions that are appropriate and will not get you fired from anything. So, in that case, are you ready?
Yeah. How does it work? Do we just answer whatever, or just by turns? Right.
So, question numero uno. What's one of your favorite childhood memories from Colombia?
One of them, and I always tell my friends, is going into my grandma's farm and just having like cookouts. Like we have like a big lake and just being with your family, like our whole entire family, and ride our horses, go four-wheeling. It was beautiful. And we would actually put tents and we would cook like with the big fire and
such a
sleep
fun time.
in. Oh, it was amazing. It was gorgeous. Yeah. And like we would like fish. We would go in the lake and swim. We'll climb the trees. We'll play with the cows. Oh, it was great.
Wait, you played with the cows in the trees?
No, like we'll climb the trees.
Oh, okay. I was
To,
about
like,
to,
Let me tell you, these Colombian clouds are something else, bro.
I was about to say.
This Colombian clouds.
Cows.
Oh, you said clouds.
Can't speak.
But yeah, that's probably one of my favorite memories.
We also had a farm, but we didn't have like the horses and stuff. Like we had one farm that I remember. It was cold, but it was so nice because we had like little cabins. All the family would come. We'd have we have like bonfires, and it would just be like traumatizing sometimes. Like they're old school over there, but they catch that shit.
They cut that shit right in front of you.
They catch the hen or whatever, the chicken. They just chop it up.
They don't care if there's kids around.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing like they killing like
so
freaking
good.
cows, sheep, and stuff.
so
They cook
good.
it right in front of you.
It's so good.
I know it sounds horrible, but like it's
At
just
least
how
it's
it is,
fresh.
you know.
Yeah, it's so fresh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so fucking good.
The most fresh.
But yeah,
you can even taste,
and then like the stars
taste
look
the anguish.
amazing. Yeah.
Number 2. If you could live in another country for fun, what country would it be, and what's the first native food that you would eat?
Harry knows where I would go. Spain.
España?
España. Yeah, I went to Barcelona when I was like 16 and I fell in love. They're crazy party animals. I want to go to Ibiza.
Ibiza?
Yeah.
I think my stepbrother actually one time went.
Really? Yeah, I want to go there. And just like the music as well. Like techno.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I would die to go there.
I'm actually thinking about France,
Really?
Yeah, I'm looking into like a master program there for next year, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, I want to go there. I mean, for fun.
Tu parles français?
Je m'appelle la vie.
Okay, off to a good start.
Oui. No, I don't know anything at all. So like, I need to start learning if I want to actually get serious about that.
Download Duolingo. But j'étudie français pour 5 années. I just said I studied French for 4 years.
Oh,
that's
wow.
dope.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
It's only because I wanted to go to Canada, only to find out that one place speaks it and they speak a different version of it. So I'm like, great. But you were saying?
No, like, because French is the only language in the world that all the legal documents
That's right.
are written in.
It's the most diplomatic language right now.
Exactly. So that's the pro. And now I just want to, live in Europe. But Spain looks dope. I've never been to Europe at all, so I can't tell you. But I want to be somewhere in Europe.
Nice. Question number 3. This is one of the questions I was laughing at before. You're having a rumba with Sofia Vergara, J Balvin, and Shakira. What are you doing at the party, and where is it?
Shit, I would love to be fucking DJ.
So it's just a chill house party that y'all are just lounging and having a good time?
Yeah.
Chill.
Drinking
awesome.
Drinking that, what was that alcohol that's like specific to Colombia?
Oh yeah, aguardiente.
The fire
That
water.
sounds like a vibe.
Yeah,
like
I would
a
see it. I would see it in a like a country house in Medellin, in Bolao, like a big ass infinity pool. Sofia Vergara and Shakira. She's performing too. She's DJing. She's about to be singing.
That's a vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Are you backup dancing, David, or something like that?
I'm going. Yeah.
You know how to pop and lock and crunk and all that kind of stuff?
Pop and lock. I haven't heard that one in a long time.
That's right, I'm old school, baby. Number 4, you're in the Star Wars universe. What color is your lightsaber? And talk about your force powers. Also, are you Jedi or Sith?
Oh shit! I don't know. I like the red, but I'm a Jedi. Like a Jedi, I'm not with the Sith. But it's so dope. That's a good question though. I really like that.
Can my lightsaber have like the two sides, like?
Yeah.
Or like that Rey's Jedi. It's kind of like a light blue, or like a white. Is it kind of like white? Hers is the all white. That's dope. That's dope as fuck.
All right, I'll be a Sith. I like the Sith. Red double sword.
Like Darth Maul?
Oh yeah.
I love it. It's kind of funny how you two gave those answers, and you're wearing the lighter clothing, you're wearing the darker clothing. It matches with your answers. And plus, your hat being red, therefore Sith. And also, what force powers do you have? Or like, what's your favorite force power? Like, can you shoot lightning out of your hands?
The choking.
You know, you like the choking?
Oh, the choking.
Dude,
of course.
Especially
Mine, I don't know. I would say read like
people's minds.
Yeah, you're fucking dope.
Number 5. There was a big burning building, and it came crashing down, and yet you two somehow pulled the CEO of Insomniac out, and therefore are heroes. And he's allowing you to make a festival of your own making. Who are your 5 headliners, and who's playing at the after party, and what are you doing?
Oh my God, what a great question.
Vintage culture has to be one.
Yeah.
Oh, and it doesn't have to be 5 for like both of you. You each can get 5 each.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they're definitely vintage culture. I fell in love. I like how smooth his beats are. They're just so smooth, and like that song, "All I Need Is Your Love," it's just amazing.
That's his song?
Yeah, he really put me into like bass music. He really did. I used to be more into like house. But he put me into bass, so I fell in love with Subtronics.
Oh,
I love
Subtronics is headlining
G
for
Jones.
sure.
G Jones is insane. Excision.
That's
Do
4.
even more. And oh man, there's just so many.
I'm gonna give you my 5 right
There's
now.
so many.
Plus the ones that she gave you. Subtronics is amazing, yeah. Black Tiger, Sex Machine.
Okay.
He's headlining for sure. Dirt Monkey. I like Dirt Monkey.
Rise of the Octopus.
Yes, sir. Sullivan King, Ganja White, and I'm gonna go with the head of Wakan, Liquid.
Stranger. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like Blunts and Blunts or Liquid Stranger.
Yeah.
I really like Liquid Stranger, yeah.
And the
It's
after
definitely one of
party
my-
is Subtronics back to back, Sullivan King.
I love how specific that was. And your after party?
I like Grits.
Chris?
Definitely.
Chris.
Yeah.
Okay.
Immersive.
Yeah.
Solid answers.
Yeah.
I like this. Number 6. You're going to your dream soccer game. Who is playing and where are they playing?
I would love to see Brazil play. Brazil and Argentina.
Or no, actually, yeah. My
would be a
dream
good
game.
game.
My
Fuck
dream game
yeah.
right now. Finals of the FIFA, of the World Cup, and Colombia's playing, of course, against whatever. I don't care.
That would be an epic game.
In Qatar. Oh my God.
I would
insane.
definitely love to see
Ooh.
Argentina and Brazil play. And I don't know what country.
Any stadium, just anywhere. Like, for example, they could be playing in Miami or something like that.
What do you mean if I'm okay?
You okay?
And you are gay?
No.
He's so mean. No, I would say like around Europe or somewhere over there.
Okay.
That'd be insane. Those games are insane.
Yeah, those fans are another level.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
that's
the
insane.
English fans. Oh, they're so good.
Number 7. If you could organize any drive for any charitable organization, what item is being collected and what's the organization?
I would say books for children, I guess. Yeah, foster children. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say like food for other countries,
Okay.
especially like Africa and stuff, or like China.
Number 8. Since we were talking about it, from traveling into these other areas of Colombia, what's one of the most humbling lessons that you've learned from those experiences?
I think what I kind of told you before is just seeing them enjoy life without having
It's so
that
little,
much.
the little they have.
And especially how much they give. Like the people that have less give more. They give you so much even though they don't have much. I think that was like one of the biggest lessons. Like we can be so selfish, especially if we have a lot and we just give a little bit. We feel good.
And sometimes
should
you
give
realize how much you have in here.
Yeah.
Like we have so much compared to people in Colombia. They manage to like be happy because of what they have in the situation, which is crazy.
I think we can all use that reminder sometimes. Number 9. What is your dream destination and what is your itinerary when you get there?
Yeah, I would love to make a trip out of it, but like I was planning more like backpacking.
I was
It
just
takes a
about to say.
while, I would definitely, go from, England to Portugal, Spain, France, all that, get to all the way to Italy, Greece, all the Mediterranean, go to Hungary, Netherlands. Oh my God, there's so many places I want to go. But I would just like fling it, like I would not have like a specific city.
So then I'll ask this. What is one specific experience you must have on the trip? And it's only something you can have in one location.
Amsterdam.
Like smoke pot in Amsterdam kind of thing?
Do shrooms in Amsterdam.
Okay.
I would love that.
What about you?
I want to go to Thailand. I want to go in like the nature side, or just like or Costa Rica. I heard it's just beautiful landscapes, and so I would love to stay there and just probably like not even be like with my phone and everything, just like relax and enjoy nature, and I don't know, just like the view. It's just gorgeous.
Okay. All right, and we have come to the last question of the round. And it is, what is a recent accomplishment of yours that you're really proud of, and what's a goal of yours for next year?
Definitely, keep traveling. That's one goal. But for sure, get into grad school, or at least, because I still don't know what I want to do. If I'm still doing grad school, for sure, or getting a job here, or I don't know. So figure that out. But it would be so nice to be able to go like to grad school in Europe, actually.
And a recent accomplishment of yours?
Recent accomplishment.
You grew a lot in this past month.
Yeah, I mean, it was like you.
You used to
like,
be a party animal. Like you've kind of like just grown up a little.
Yeah, I mean, after college, it worked for a little bit, but then I went back to partying, and now like, I needed this time in Colombia too. So I guess I've accomplished what I wanted to do in Colombia so far.
And what was that?
Spend time with family, travel, get right mentally, my health as well.
Excellent.
So
Yeah, some growing I did, kind of like realizing that I can do a lot more than what I expected. Like hardworking, just like family issues. And I was probably one of my lowest points in my life. And just getting out of that was a huge accomplishment for me. I was like really like low, like my mental health was bad. I was exhausted. I didn't think I was going to do it, but I pulled through, and I'm like slowly like getting there and just doing a lot better, like way better. And I would say like one of my goals is to like move out somewhere. I live in Naples right now, and I've lived there. I'm 21, so like pretty much ever since I moved here, about 11 years. And my goal is to move somewhere else that's not in Naples, like not necessarily out of the state, just like not in Naples. I want to do something new and like grow a little, like take a little step, push myself a little more, because I know that I've worked hard and this and that, and I know I can do it. But yeah, that's pretty much what my mentality is at right now.
I'm thrilled you were able to get yourself out of that.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you see, it was a lot, but it just made me realize that I'm way stronger than what I thought I was.
Excellent.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. I know it doesn't feel like it, but we have actually come to the end of the episode, and so felt really quick. But I just want to say thank you too for coming onto the show.
Thank you for having us. Yeah. This is awesome.
I'm so happy I get to be here with you, bro.
Oh, that's great.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so besides just hanging out and meeting you, that's right, I didn't even know Valentina before the podcast. However, throughout the podcast, we've just like my intention for the show is to see why I think these guests have big DK energy. It's like throughout this process and throughout this podcast, I found out as well. So it's kind of like a job interview, but not without all the pressure. So David, initially I brought you onto the show. It's because besides being a stud, you've accomplished a lot, especially since you got to represent your country in a few other countries. And so you got to have that national pride. And Valentina, you're very alive, even though you're so dead right now. But
DC got me killed.
Absolutely.
So worth it.
But then also learning more about the culture and brushing up some things that I didn't even know were even addressed over there. I just felt like I learned a little bit more today. And so it's for both of you being fantastic human beings, having such a love for your culture. And that's why I think that you, David Johnston, and you, Valentina Lopera, have big DK energy.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, DK.
Thank you.
Much love to you, brother.
No, it was amazing to meet you, man.
It was amazing meeting you too.
Yeah, this was so chill.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I learned a lot too. Your culture. So, thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.
And with that, we are going to put their social media in the links in the description below. And before we head out, is there anything else that you want to promote or say before we head out?
No, man. Just live love. Big DK energy.
Oh,
all the way up, baby.
Let's go. All right. Well, in that case, I'm Danny Krenter, and this is Big DK Energy signing off.
Peace.